What up everybody and welcome back to a trade-up video. Today, as you can probably tell by the title of the video, we're going to be trying to complete our anime #1 float collection of CS skins. I got inspired to do this because recently I was so incredibly lucky managing to hit the #1 float Org Akibara, except when I hit that, my friend reminded me that I'd also hit the #1 Orc Krakow in the entire world. So having both of those #1s and both anime themed already, I thought it only fit to try and attempt to complete the collection. Now in my opinion, these are the skins with anime people on them still left. And obviously we want them in their most expensive form possible, which is stat track. So we have the Tomukao M4A4, pretty sick skin. The Player 2 in stat track, pretty sick skin. And then last but not least, the Sakaku Mach 10. My friends also threw some other potential anime skins in here. They suggested things like the Orc Onitaji or the Desert Eagle Kamichio Dragon or stuff like that. Although they might be like vaguely anime themed, I'm specifically trying to get skins with anime characters on them. So these 5 skins, that completes the collection in my mind. But just before we hop into that, we got to thank the sponsor of today's video, Skinport. Skinport is a skins marketplace, very similar to the Steam marketplace. However, you find skins are way cheaper on Skinport. They currently have over 2 million skins to choose from, and buying skins is not the only thing you can do on Skinport. You can also sell your own skins, and better yet, sell them for real life money that gets sent to your bank account. They have a whole bunch of countries supported. Skinport have a score of 4.9 out of 5 on Trustpilot because they are such an awesome marketplace, beloved by the community. Please do check them out, and if you are going to check them out, use the link down below in the top pinned comment. Clicking that link will let Skinport know that I sent you. Let's get back to the trade-ups. First things first, we're going to attempt the Mach 10 Sakaku. Unfortunately, it is actually float capped, so the best possible condition we can get is field tested. The #1 Sakaku currently has this float, 210023. I've calculated that we need on average 4 zeros and a 4 inputs from the mil-spec category 0.210023 compared to the 0.2100236. It's actually surprisingly hard to beat, and even if we used items purely from that collection, we still only have 20% at it. However, the items we're going to use, they are definitely not all from the correct collection. This is our first attempt 10%, because there's so many items in here from so many different collections and they have so many weapons above them. I'm guessing there could be some other world #1s that we're going to create, but I'm not checking all of these skins. Let's do this for the 1 in 10. 3, 2, 1, Sakaku. Oh no, the MP5 SD kit bash. I always seem to hit this one. It's number 10. That's really bad. We do actually have another 10% at it because we have the fragments here from the Revolution collection and the liquidation from the Revolution collection. Let's get it. Sakaku, we need you right now. 3, 2, 1. Mach 10. Oh, and that is the rank #4. Still terrible. Sakaku failed, but maybe we can hit some more of these juicy trade-ups. Moving on, let's go to the StatTrak M4A1S Player 2. To beat the #1 float, we need 0002, because currently the #1 is a 00021. So anything below that is going to suffice. That means our inputs on average will need to be around 0002. This is our contract. We have 3 items in from the Prisma 2 collection, that being the Phantom Disruptor. This should be a Mag 7 Justice, but it doesn't really matter in the contract. And then the Mach 10 Discotheque. 15%, 0002, 0. Don't think any of the rest of these would be #1s. We could also, ironically, hit the Tomukao for a 5%, but that wouldn't be the #1 either. So without further ado, let's try to add to the #1 float anime face collection. 3, 2, 1. M4A1S Player 2. Oh! We've done it for the 15%. Let's go. I need to check the flow as if we hit that 15%. That's wild. I need to check it. Is it gonna be? Oh, there it is. 00020. New official StatTrak Player 1 in the entire world. We've actually hit 1 out of 3 of our contracts, and we've still got another one to go. That is a crazy 15% hit. Exactly what we're after. Super sick. Gonna have to move them into storage, just so there are no accidental spoilers. I'm not entirely sure that we have all the skins needed with 4 zeros and then a 6 in order to attempt our Revolution Collection trade up for the Tamukau #1 StatTrak. It looks like we only have 6, maybe 7, 8 if we slip in some 4 zeros and a 5 or below. So we're gonna have to try to use these restricteds to create our own classifiers with the correct floats. And we can also use these restricteds that we made earlier. Our first contract, I don't really know what's going to come out of this apart from hopefully something really low float. If something float capped comes out of this, that will be very upsetting. 3, 2, 1. Usable classifier for our next Tamukau trade up contract. Oh, okay. The Desert Eagle Mecha Industries. That's an interesting one. Let's have a look at the flow. 4 zeros and a 4-9 looks good to me. That's the number 5 Desert Eagle Mecha Industries we just created. Pretty trash. So I'm glad we're throwing that into a trade out. Contract number 2. Show me something not float capped. Something acceptable for the next stage. Oh, it's so bad, but I don't mind because it's going in a trade up. Hopefully, it should be nice low float. Yeah, it's all right. That's the number 2 MP5ST Phosphor. I'm not too sure about this trade up because it's 0.0001s or 0.0002s, and they might be a little too high float to even pull this off. But I guess we got to try it, right? Lego. Let's have a look. Float of this. We had such bad items out of these, by the way. At the float of this sawn off Wasteland Prince. Yeah, 0.0001. Moment of truth. Are the skins that we have combined low enough float to hit the number 1 Tamukau? Let's find out. Ooh, 10%. 0.0042. Yes. That means we have a chance. These floats are all very specific. They need to be 4 zeros. If we get one singular float wrong in this whole contract, then that could be a terrible outcome. We also have a shot at a whole bunch of other skins that could possibly be number 1s. The Inheritance, that would be number 1. The Nightwish, ooh, that would be number 2. The Prince Stream, that would also be number 2. The Chrome Cannon, that would be number 1. The Prince Stream, that would be number 3. How crazy are these StatTrak floats on the Desert Eagle Prince Stream? My goodness. The AK Asimov, that would also be number 2. So we do have a lot of risk going on. There are a bunch of number 2s that we could get, and obviously number 2s, they don't hold their value anywhere near what number 1s are like. Number 1s have the desirability of being the world's number 1. So obviously they have a far higher premium. If we hit the Inheritance, that would be sick. I would, however, be happiest with this M4A4 Tamukau number 1 float in the world StatTrak. We have a 10% at Tamukau because we have 2 items in here from the Revolution collection, and that's the collection we'd be hoping to hit. We also have 10% at the AK-47 headshot, which is in the same collection, and you saw the rest of those odds. It's all over the place. We can get a whole bunch of skins. Final contract of the video. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. We've already hit one sick StatTrak number 1 float anime gun. Let's get our second of the video. If we hit this to complete the collection, we'd only need the Sakukau, and that would be the cheapest of all of the skins and the easiest to get. Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. M4A4 Tamukau. Oh no! It's definitely not the worst option. It's not. However, as we discussed earlier, it is not the world number 1 Prince Stream. 4 zeros and a 4-5. It is, unfortunately, the number 2 Prince Stream. Well, you win some, you lose some, and honestly, I'm happy with how today went. We smashed a 15% on a new world number 1 that we were hunting, and this guy isn't too bad, right? It's not too bad. I wish I could give him away down below in the comments. I'd definitely do that. It's probably worth at least 1,000, I'd imagine, considering the CS float prices. But as you can see, I still got this guy, so I can't give away any skins that I craft whatsoever. It's kind of sad. When my trading suspension has ended, I think I'm gonna do a ginormous giveaway of a whole bunch of low floats. Give them all to you guys for absolutely nothing. I love doing that. Thank you everyone so much for watching the video. Great success in my opinion, considering the odds we had today. Any more suggestions for crazy video ideas? Let me know down below in the comments. Smash that like button if you like anime skins, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy. Peace.